As the Ukraine war enters its fifth year, Europe is making a play for leadership. In London, British Prime Minister Keir Starmer hosted Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy alongside French President Emmanuel Macron and German Chancellor Friedrich Merz. The summit signaled a growing European effort to shape the course of the war and any future peace process. The meeting came days after Zelenskyy publicly proposed direct talks with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Moscow swiftly rejected the idea, but rather than wait for Washington to drive diplomacy, the E3 leaders rallied behind Kyiv and moved to put Europe at the center of negotiations. In a joint statement, Starmer, Macron, and Merz backed direct Ukraine-Russia dialogue with active American and European participation. The message was clear: Europe will not accept being sidelined in decisions that determine Ukraine's future and the continent's security. The talks focused on the path to a ceasefire and the framework for future negotiations. The leaders said discussions should begin from the current front line, while stressing that borders cannot be changed by force. They also pledged stronger military support, including more interceptor missiles and enhanced air defense capabilities.
I discussed with Prime Minister of the United Kingdom at Keir Starmer the steps needed to reinvigorate diplomacy and Ukraine's current needs. I informed Keir about the need for additional missiles for air defense systems and the things that are important for protecting energy infrastructure and preparing for winter. We also coordinated our positions ahead of the G7 and NATO summits and the meetings of the Coalition of the Willing.
The Kremlin's reaction was voiced even before this statement was made. It was voiced on Friday by the president during a discussion at the St. Petersburg Economic Forum. The president said that in the current conditions and in the context of the actions we see from the Kyiv regime, terrorist, criminal, aimed at children, it is very difficult to imagine how to negotiate with the Kyiv regime now. In addition, I would also like to draw special attention to the fact that Macron, Starmer, and Merz are trying to talk about peace, and at the same time accentuate their intentions to assist the Kyiv regime in the production of new types of weapons for the continuation of the war. Is this inconsistency? Is this not a big contradiction? And does this not better demonstrate the true intentions of the European capitals?
The timing is significant. As Putin dismisses a meeting with Zelenskyy and uncertainty lingers over Washington's next move, the E3 is presenting itself as a driving force behind both diplomacy and deterrence. In London, Europe signaled that it intends to lead the next chapter of the Ukraine conflict, not simply react to it.